The content you are about to watch is not intended for children. Viewer discretion advised. Welcome back, Regretters, to day 6? Is it day 6? It's day 6. Day 6 of B Week! Thanks for joining me along the way. It's very nice to see the support from everybody. The fan art's been amazing. You can see more of it at Discord, on the Discord. And you can submit your own, which is a nice thing, you know? Barry. Why not? Barry. Today we are reading a new story. This one really caught my eye, and I was chatting with the author a little bit. Apparently, they're a fan of the show. So, that's nice. This story is entitled The Bee Movie, but it's from Ken's perspective, AU. By Philiday Reverse. Summary here says, I'm so fucking sorry. Notes from the author said, did I say I was sorry? Let's get started. Chapter 1. The Bee Movie, but it's Ken's AU. One day I woke up. Something was different, but I wasn't sure what it was. Then I rolled over in my bed to look at my beautiful wife. That was when I saw him. The bee. He was flying over Vanessa's face, probably looking for pollen like the surprisingly sexy male prostitute he was. I yelled and swatted at him, but he zipped away from me, buzzing something I couldn't understand. I slapped my wife on accident, waking her up. I can't take this anymore, Ken. All you do is kink-shame me. Well, I'm running away with Barry. I bust into tears. My wife, whom I loved, leaving me for a bee? Suddenly, I realized my true feelings. My anger turned into jealousy. I wanted Barry for myself. What? Barry flew towards me, fluttering his wings gently against my face. He laughed gently. I know what you really desire, Ken, and I know that you'll never have me. With this, he winked his sparkling blue eyes at me, and then I knew what I had to do. If I couldn't have him, then no one could, especially not my wife. I struck at Barry again, shouting my rage. He evaded me once again, and my poor Vanessa was slapped for a second time. Wait, Ken, she cried. Don't do this. Barry told me what you want. I know what we can do. Vanessa pulled 2 tiny strap-on stingers from her pocket. I still love you, Ken, but I love Barry, too. We can all be together. Ken, you know we can. I see the way you look at the two of us. She pushed the stinger towards me. Come on, do it with us. I took the stinger from her and secured it on my middle finger. She did the same, and we arranged ourselves in a circle. I tapped Barry's abdomen. You know this had to end here, Barry, Vanessa. It was good what we had, but I'm ready. I stung Barry, anxious to get it over with. Barry stung Vanessa, and she stung it into me. A single tear fell from my eye, and we all crumpled to the floor. I just wanted to say my loves, that I've always loved you. I flashed back to my childhood, looking out for Vanessa on the playground and watching Barry's great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-grandfather flittering between the flowers. I love you too, they both said in unison. It was all over. At last, I could be together forever with my soulmates. Chapter 2. Adam the fucking Bee. Summary here for this chapter says, Bee Pockets! Vanessa, Ken, and Barry were not even cold when Adam flew out in search of Barry. Where could he be? He pondered aloud. I have to tell him something. Suddenly, Adam began to fume angrily. He's probably at that whore Vanessa's house. Adam couldn't take it anymore and zoomed at the speed of light, so fast that no one could even see him. As soon as he arrived, he broke down the door with his wings before he bothered knocking. "Where are you, Barry?" he shouted, tears as big as his entire body streaming from his face. "And where's that desperate slut, Vanessa?" He flew into the bedroom and immediately stopped short. His wings stuttered, and he fell to the floor. Laying there were Barry, Ken, and Vanessa. "Barry, no! I just came to tell you that I've always loved you!" Adam reached into his fucking bee pockets and pulled out some pollen. "I was carrying this pollen the day that I met you, and I've always carried it with me ever since. Please, Barry, come back to me, my beloved." He sprinkled the pollen on Barry's fuzzy bee head, paying no attention to the two dead humans. Adam gently stroked Barry's antennae, but jumped back when they began to twitch. "Barry, you're alive!" he cried. Barry opened his bee mouth. "Yes, I'm alive. But who are you?" "Wait, you don't recognize me? I'm Adam the fucking bee, and I must tell you that I love you." "What the hell, bee? My name's Vanessa." Adam fell back, astonished. "My pollen switched their minds?" he exclaimed. Slowly, the bodies of Vanessa and Ken started to move as well. Vanessa's body said, "Hi, Adam. What are you doing here?" Adam shouted, "Barry, my dear, you're stuck in that hoe Vanessa's body. I will rescue you." All Ken, who was still himself, could say was, "What the actual fuck?" Before Adam flew into Barry/Vanessa's mouth. He showered pollen on their tongue, and Barry immediately turned back into himself. "Wait, Adam," he said. "I have to tell you something too. I love Vanessa and Ken now, but I'll never forget that night we spent together. The honey. Please, Adam, join us." Adam stared at Barry, unable to believe that Barry could love another besides him. But then he looked at Vanessa and Ken, sitting next to Barry, and he understood. "All right, I see how it is," the bee said. "We're all drawn together by our love for Barry. If Barry's the most important thing to you, I think I can learn to love the two of you as well." "Fantastic," Barry replied. "I'll go tell the hive that you and I are leaving. Adam, see you 3 later." He winked as he flew out the window, and the humans and the bee looked at each other and knew what they had to do. "Let's make Barry happy," they said in unison. Together. The end. Notes at the bottom of the script here say, I wrote this within the walls of a church. Of course you did. What a great episode of Bee Week, huh, everybody? Tomorrow's the last day. What does that mean? It means that I may be revisiting the first ever fanfiction on this channel ever again for realsies. If you'd like to support the channel, you can. Regretful Reads on Patreon or YouTube member. Bonus stuff and whatnot. If you watched any of Bee Week, you know the spiel. I'll see you tomorrow for the final installment of Bee Week 2022. And until then, take care, you beautiful people. And bees.